Do you remember what happened to Scott Walker up in Wisconsin? This is a guy who came into office, and he had a conservative message. This state is broken. We spend too much. We're not smart. We're corrupt. It's not going to work. We need to take bold actions. They made it a right-to-work state. We want to make sure that the unions aren't controlling what's being done where. Got elected. Well, it was a tough battle. He passed his legislation. And anybody who paid attention, you know what happened. Democrats in the legislature left the state. They left the state. Do you recall that? Yes. Think about that. They actually said, I'm not going to be here to record my vote because if enough of us leave, we can't get a quorum. They won't be able to do anything. They knew they were going to lose. So they ran. Then they started the recall. Union money from all over the country went to Wisconsin. Millions and millions and millions of dollars. The money that's normally distributed in a normal election into 100 or 200 or 300 elections was all narrowed down on Scott Walker. They had near riots in the Capitol building. He was outspent 3-1 in his recall election. It was a nasty, nasty battle. But what happened? Scott Walker won. And he not only won, but he won with a higher percentage than he won the first time around. Which has to prove to people in this country that a solid fiscal conservative message can win and will win. And the only thing that I'm afraid of right now is somehow in this next election, there's going to be some big shots down there who are going to say, you know what, we need to have an open tent. We have to stand for everything. We have to cater to every single group. Doesn't work. That's what John McCain did. Okay? And it's what Romney did. We also know the last president to win a landslide election was Ronald Reagan. You know, Ronald Reagan had a lot of the same kind of attacks that are going on right now against people like Cruz and the other conservative people out there who are considering runs for president. The establishment Republican Party looked at Reagan and said, who the heck is this guy? What, he's some actor? Some actor, head of the Screen Actors Guild? He can't be serious. He's way too far right for this country. There's no way his message is going to sell nationally. How could we possibly consider somebody like that? Well, he didn't make it the first time, but he sure made it the second time. And he proved that a fiscally conservative platform can win nationally and win big. And I think our country has to think the same way. We have to make sure that we don't compromise in the next set of candidates. We have to make sure that there's somebody out there that stands for something. Somebody that stands for conservative government, fiscal responsibility, the Constitution. When was the last time anybody cared about that? You look at this current administration and you look at what's happening. It's absolutely unconstitutional, most of the actions that are taking place. But where's the outrage? Where is the outrage? Where are our elected officials in the House and the Senate? Besides the couple of guys that I mentioned here, out of 600. It means one thing. It's going to be up to us. Okay? It's going to be up to us.